About 4 years ago, we decided we wanted to get in a job where we could do some good with people around the country, and we got into mechanical bulls, and I got to noticing all these kids coming up and adults in wheelchairs having a good time watching people ride, and I just walked out in the audience one day and asked them if they'd like to ride. And we got some help and set them up there on the bull, and it started out like that. And my son has autism and Down syndrome, and I started putting him on the bull, and he liked it. And I thought, well, this would be a great deal going around, so putting on these shows like this. And today we're at the PB finals here in St. Joe, Missouri, and we got the Cowboys to help us, and we had about 250 kids out here and adults, and they range from anywhere from 10, 12 years old up to 40, 50 years old. And it brings a smile to my face and everybody involved in it. And we just travel around the country and put these on. We've done them from Texas all the way up here and out east and back west. And these people will never get a chance to do this. And that's the reason I started doing it, because I wanted them to, it brings a smile to their face and they have a good time. And I think it's a good deal. We have a horse over here called Ringo, and he's the only mechanical bucking horse out traveling across the country. And we also have a rocking bee mechanical bull that's got a belly roll on him. We've got smoke blowing out of him, and he'll beller. And these kids love to ride him, and he's one of the safest bulls on the market because he's got a rotating base where you can stand two adults up there and hold on to them and give them a ride. Okay, we have a 18 by 18 airbag with 2-foot walls on it that's inflatable, and that way I like the walled airbags because they are the safest out there, and we don't want anybody hurt, and we want everybody to get on the bull and have a good time, from a year old to 90 years old. Doesn't matter about ability. It just come out and have a good time, and if you want to ride the bull, we'll put you up there. All right, we have a fiberglass roping horse, and it has 2 flankable dummies sitting out in front of it, one with steers, and one with horns and one with out horns. And if their motor skills are where they can get up on the horse, we'll put them up on the horse and teach them how to swing a rope and rope one of those. And then if they can't get out of a wheelchair, we have smaller roping dummies where we can teach them how to swing a rope, and they can stay in their chair and we can rope from the chair. You can take that bull and turn him up, and he's got a belly roll on him. And Ty Murray uses them in his bull riding schools and says it's more realistic than anything going down the road. Oh, you bet. You can crank that horse up where he'll take 12 jumps in 8 seconds, or you can turn him down like he's a rocking chair. I like to take a real head and put the smoke in it and put the snorting and stuff on it. That way it gives it more of a realistic deal, and the kids really like it. And you can get the bucking the bull and blowing smoke and make him beller a little bit, and it just makes it more authentic, and I want them as realistic as they can be. Well, I have a son that's 15 years old, and he likes to ride horses. We've had him in the Hippo program, and he has Down syndrome and autism, and I can put him up there on the bull, and he'll ride it, and I'll tell him to hold his hand up, and he'll go to waving at the crowd, and that kind of gives us the idea of how to get this thing going. We thought that we would try to get out there and just do a show just for the special kids and adults, and it has really worked real well. Well, I tell you what, anybody that deals with these special people, once you do something like this, I've had them walk up to me and ask to pay me, and I said, you have paid for that ride when you got on it, because boy, I guarantee you it'll make you swell up inside seeing the pleasure they get out of it, and it's just a joy to do it.